I sometimes feel like a volcano about to erupt. What's a healthy way to release anger? Yeah, and especially if we're empathic as well, we pick up anger from the world around us, and that can really feel like a volcanic type of eruption because there's just so much emotion and so much anger that's out there that's not even ours, but we feel it. One of the best ways to release any emotion, including like stored trauma in our body, is to, however we do it, be mindful about it. There are two different ways to release anger, like fundamentally, I mean, not techniques, but fundamentally. One is you're just discharging energy, like you just scream or yell or like have an outburst at something or someone. That's just discharging energy. That's not actually helping release anger from your body and decrease the amount that's still stored in there. If you want to decrease the amount that's still stored in there, you have to be mindful about it. So as you're, and I know it takes a little bit of extra work where you just kind of want to burst, but the result is better for having done it. So as you're feeling the anger and maybe about to have an outburst or about to vent it or release it in whatever way you choose, and I'll go into that in a minute, feel into the anger and really feel into, where do I feel it in my body? What is really going on here? Where is this anger coming from? What is the specific frequency of anger? Is it anger at the father? Is it anger because I'm frustrated? Anger because I feel helpless? Anger because, there's incompetence all around me? Anger because someone just died and I really care about them? There are so many different types of anger. So as this is coming up, be mindful about it. Pay attention to, again, where is it in the body? What does it feel like in the body? And are you picking up on any specific information that is related to the anger and where it comes from and where, what is its source and what is triggering it? Because that's all information. So being mindful about it will help you to reduce the amount of anger in your body. But there are many different ways, healthy release of anger, including some of the discharge methods like screaming into a pillow or getting a bat or like a toy bat and just beating a mattress with it because you want to get it out, or doing kickboxing or kicking, kicking what's that bag called? Punching bag, thank you. Kicking the punching bag. Things like that to just kind of get it out. Exercise can be good to release anger. Journaling actually can be good to release anger because you're putting words to whatever you're feeling. As you journal, whether it's typing it on a computer or writing it in a journal with a pen and paper, it's completely up to you. But getting, as you tap into that anger and you're letting the words flow out of you, you're not censoring them. You're not screening yourself for typos and errors and anything like that. You're just pounding on that keyboard, letting this stuff out. And that can actually be really powerful because what the journaling or the sort of stream of consciousness writing lets you do is see what actually is attached to that anger. Where is it coming from? Is it, something about your childhood or your family or your spouse or your job or another planet, because we could be feeling past life anger, things like that. If you need immediate help in the moment, I really liked homeopathic remedies. It's basically vibrational medicine. And the line that I used to use and that I recommend because it's so mainstream and widely available is the Bach flower remedies. It's BACH flower remedies. And there are several for anger. One is holly. Holly is for anger. Cherry plum, however, might be nice for you. Cherry plum is for anger. Rage that might get destructive and physical. So extreme rage is treated with cherry plum. So those are two nice ones for anger to kind of help bleed it off internally and vibrationally. And they can work if you're, not everyone really feels the effects of homeopathic remedies. There are some people who don't, but a lot of people do. And they can help you within a minute. Anger is stored in our body. It's stored in our energy body as well. I'll talk about that in a moment. But it's stored in our body, and it's primarily stored in our liver. So one way to release anger and kind of get it out of your physical body is to do a liver cleanse. Some kind of cleanse for your liver, not just a quick 2-day thing, but like a month or more, because our livers are just so full. Prolonged, really good cleanse for your liver. You can go to your health, local health food store or a naturopath and chat about ways to clean that out of your liver. But that actually helps flush the anger and the emotion out of us. You'll know that the liver cleanse is working if you get angrier, because it's releasing from the liver into the bloodstream and into the elimination organs to come out of the body. So it's kind of stirring it up. So if you get angry on a liver cleanse, that means it's working. Just kind of breathe through it. Pranayama, breathing, is actually good for releasing anger. It can be. The other thing I wanted to say, energetically, as I mentioned, it's stored in your energy body as well. It's stored in your soul as well. So you could actually be feeling anger that's from a past life. So I really like energy healing for this, for not just a quick way to get rid of anger, but an actually healing method to get to the root cause of why you feel this emotion and clear it. So in an energy healing, we can do a clearing just to kind of clear this stuff out of your body and away from you, and also do a healing to find out, where does this come from and why do you feel this, and just resolve it completely and permanently. So those are some ways to release anger in a healthy way. I hope that was useful. Thank you for your question.